Hello world, I'm coming to you live from my bedroom and I'm here to do a Wentworth video. Today's video is going to be B. Smith's best moments. I don't think I've ever done a B. Smith's best moments video. I know I've done B. Smith's worst moments. First of all, my room looks crazy. If you can see through the mirror, one half of my room is yellow. And if you can see here, the other half is pink. I just painted half of my room pink yesterday. But if you look in here, I didn't paint that piece of the wall pink. Anyway, okay, so B. Smith's best moments. Here we go. First of all, I didn't write this one down. I have a list, okay? But I didn't write this one down, but I just thought about it. B. Smith's very first best moment happens before she even enters Wentworth Correctional Center, okay? And that was the moment in which she tried to get rid of Harry Smith. Listen, I know it's a terrible thing that she tried to do, okay? And a part of me is glad that she didn't do it because it would have haunted her. Would it have haunted her? I don't fucking know. I think so. Harry was a son of a bitch, okay? He was a real motherfucker. And if B. Smith would have been successful in her attempt to do what she was trying to do to him, it would have been his own fault. Not that I'm condoning violence or worse. Sometimes the necessary is necessary, okay? The first moment in Wentworth that was B's best moment, in my opinion, is when she stood up to Jax in the fucking cafeteria when Jax was trying to sun her and make a mockery of her. Oh, God. I can't stand people like Jax. So Jax was like, go make me a fucking cuppa.
You get me a cuppa.
Right? And so B is like, all right, give me your cup. And she goes in to make this bitch a cup of tea. Like, I would have been like, hello, what the fuck is wrong with your hands, bitch? Is something wrong with your hands? B makes her the tea. Of course, something's wrong with the tea.
Oh, sorry, love. I didn't say. I don't take milk. Tide's out, love. More water? Too full. Mug's dirty.
Whatever the fuck. She was just making excuse after excuse after excuse until B. Smith decides, you know what, bitch? Enough is enough. I've had it with you. So Jacqueline is like, you know, what are you in here for, love? Parking tickets? We've discussed this before. And B. Smith is like, no, bitch. The reasons why I'm in Wentworth Correctional Center right now are as follows. And she fucking, you know, runs down the list. Grievous bodily harm. Motherfucking this, that, the third, attempted murder, all of the above, bitch. I'm here for all of the above. So don't fuck with me. And she walks off.
What are you in for, love? Parking fines?
Offense to administer substances, causing serious injury, conduct endangering life, grievous bodily harm, and attempted murder.
Regretting instantly what she had done because Jax was the fucking top dog, which means you don't fuck with the top dog. But B. Smith was new, so she learned eventually, and that was that. So we're gonna continue. There are two more moments that I thought were B. Smith's best moments in season 1. The next one is when Harry comes to visit her with her daughter Debbie, and he's telling her, yo, this bitch is getting out of line and something has to be done. She better watch her mouth or I'm gonna end up having to fuck her up the way I used to fuck you up. He didn't say it in those words. I'm putting the shit in my own words, okay? So he tells her,
Debbie better not start no shit, and there won't be no shit.
and B. Smith was like, it was so fast. Like, he wasn't even, well, he was. It was like the second he finished his sentence, this bitch was flying at him to choke him out.
If she doesn't stop, one day she's gonna push me too far.
And yo, it was great. I'll never forget when I saw that for the first time. I rewinded it immediately because I was like, hold up, B. Smith, you have the fire inside of you. There's a Spanish saying, ella tiene la música por dentro, which means she has the music inside of her. You could say that for various things. In this case, it's fitting for B. Smith. Don't fuck with her because she's quiet and she's calm, but she has a fire inside of her. And look at her fucking hair. The shit is red for a reason. So she attacks Harry. And that, for me, was one of the best moments on the show. Next moment, when she kills Jacqueline Holtz. As shocked as B. Smith was in that moment after realizing what she had done, I believe that even though B. Smith was greatly affected by that murder in a negative way, I know she must have been like, yeah, bitch, that's what the fuck you get for killing my daughter, for having my daughter killed, you know? Oh man, sweet revenge. How sweet it must be. These days, I don't partake in vengeful activities. I leave it in the Lord's hands, okay? Season 2, B. Smith's best moments. When she teams up with Marge for the anticoagulants, you know what I'm saying? So that Marge could give her the anticoagulants.
They upped me dose. Might have bled to death, eh?
So the drugs stop the bleeding?
Yeah, stopped it, love.
And uses the fucking magazines as padding so that when fucking Frankie stabbed her, which she knew, B. Smith knew at some point during this fight for top dog, Frankie was gonna stab the bitch because it's kill or be killed up in this motherfucker. So she was ready, and that was a great moment, that whole thing. And then of course that led to the next great moment, which was when B. Smith beats the shit out of Frankie and fucking takes the position of top dog.
What are you up to?
I hope you feel better so much.
And she escapes and she goes off and kills Brayden. He fucking deserved it. For a split second there, the motherfucker made me feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? But then his true colors showed in that quick eye movement. The look he gave her. Oh my God, yo. Qué nervio tiene ese Brayden. So the next best moment is when she comes back to Wentworth prison, right, at the end of the season, and she passes by Joan Ferguson and stops, wind blowing in her hair, okay, and says to Joan, freak. She called her a freak, and that shit did not sit well with Joan Ferguson. It rattled her on the inside, okay?
Freak.
From that moment on, it was war between Joan and B. Smith. Nobody wants to be called a freak, all right? That's fucked up. But it was a great moment. It was one of her best moments, okay? She looked so fucking hardcore with that orange jumpsuit. Like, I had never seen any of the inmates in a fucking orange jumpsuit. Why the fuck did they have B. Smith in an orange jumpsuit? Why? No one ever in the prison had an orange jumpsuit. Like, I just don't understand. Anyway, she had the orange jumpsuit. She calls fucking Joan a freak. And it was a great moment. Now we're going to go on to season 3's best moments of B. Smith. So it is the moment where B. Smith incites a riot, okay? In order to get Juice and the boys to break her out of the slot so she could show up in the fucking yard and attend the mattress burning party led by Maxine Conway because of the order that B. Smith gave in the fucking trays. The damn lunch trays. It was an X in one little circle. So the tray is made up of portions, right? You got this piece here for whatever, the meat. This piece for the fruit. This is for the butter. Whatever the fuck it is. There were like X's. Lies. I lie like a rug. Were the X's on the tray or were they on the back of the tray? I don't fucking know. All I know it was X's scratched into the damn tray.
Incorrect.
How the fuck did Maxine know exactly what to do? Off of a tray and X's. How in the hee-haw did she know that that tray was even from B. Smith? You know what I'm saying? Is Maxine clairvoyant? I don't know. Anyway, she knew what to do. B. Smith incites the riot. Fucking Joan Ferguson comes down to the yard. I love it when Joan asks them, well, what do they want? And Will tells her, they want to talk to you. Huh, bitch? The fuck you think they want? They want your ass to come out to the yard, okay? So stop asking stupid questions on the damn walkie-talkie and bring your ass to the yard.
This is the governor.
The women want to speak to you.
What do they want?
They want to speak to you.
So she comes to the yard and is what? Encountered with B. Smith. The red hair emerging from the fucking flames, okay? These mattresses on fire. And B. Smith walks up to the bitch and she tells her, blah, 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 blah. No repercussions for any of the women involved in this riot. And don't forget, bitch, you don't run this prison. I do. That is one of the top 5 best moments of Wentworth, period.
You don't run this prison. I do.
When she teams up with Fletcher to torment Joan Ferguson.
Tormentors.
Oh man, as fucked up as it was like, toma, bitch. You done fucking let Liz out of protection and Boomer beat the fucking shit out of her, okay?
They're putting me back in the general.
Out of the way, Smith.
You know what they'll do to her.
I told you. Out of the way.
No, they'll tear her apart. You know you can't do this.
Insubordination, slaughter.
You've done all of these fucked up things, so now me and Fletcher, we're gonna fuck with you, bitch.
I'm gonna take that bitch apart a piece at a time. But to do that, we're gonna have to work together.
And how did they fuck with her? They got printouts of Gianna. Poor innocent Gianna's face was used for evil, but it was so satisfying. So they make multiple printouts of fucking Gianna and they plaster her all over fucking the governor's office, Joan's office. And Joan comes in and sees this and loses her fucking shit. And it was fucking great. So also one of the best moments for me in season 3 is B. Smith and Frankie Doyle joining forces for the greater good of the women. So it starts off, if I'm not mistaken, with them coming together again to torment someone. This time it was Jodie Spiteri. You're not going to get any food. You're not going to get any drink, all right? Until you tell us what the fuck Joan has been doing to you in the slot or what she did to you during your time in the slot.
And we can take the freak down together. Jodie, Frankie's going to keep you company for a little bit.
Get off the bed. Go, up against the wall. Don't look at me.
You know, when B comes in with the noodles, with the damn fucking cup of noodles and gives a cup to Frankie and they're talking about, you know, when you don't eat, your muscles are depleted of whatever and, you know, your heart is a muscle. It's being depleted of its nutrients.
Heart failure. Heart failure is what kills you. Once the fat reserves are gone, the body starts taking energy from the muscles. So heart's a muscle.
Which means you're going to die soon. And they were like just fucking with her. But it was for the greater good of the women. And so it was a great moment. And it led to Frankie and B becoming great friends. Which I loved their friendship. I love how they went from enemies to best friends. And it would have been cool if they would have fucked at least once. Oh shit, so now we're on the final season. B's final season on Wentworth. Her time in that prison was far too short. Or should I say her time on the show was far too short. Because I would have loved for some way, somehow, for fucking B to have been released back out into the wild, you know? The fuck? One of B's best moments in season 4 is when she finally accepts the fact that she likes Allie, all right? And bites the sausage. They're in the cafeteria together as a couple. Everyone knows. Boomer is like, are you gonna eat that? And it was a sausage. A fucking sausage. B. Smith looks at her and bites the sausage and then throws it at Boomer. Like, here, have the sausage. Don't nobody want that shit over here on this side, okay? And for me, it was one of the best moments. It was very symbolic, that moment, because in that moment, not only is she sharing her salchicha with Boomer, okay, but she's also, it symbolized she was done with dick, you know? She hadn't even fucked Allie yet. She didn't even know if she really was going to enjoy the pussy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that come with pussy. Hair. They look weird sometimes. She didn't know. It could have gone either way, but in her heart, she knew it didn't matter if Allie's pussy was hairy or a little strange looking, you know what I'm saying? A little sweaty smelling from time to time. She was gonna be all up in that shit, no matter what. She decided in that moment she was done with dick, which is why she tossed the damn sausage at Boomer, like, here, have it. I'm done.
Are you, like, gonna eat that? Now you're a vegetarian?
Yeah, that's me. I'm witty, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Leave it.
So we have 2 more moments left. This moment happens in the yard. It is the moment when Kaz Proctor is running her fucking mouth as usual. She was such a brat. Kaz was like the fucking teenager of Wentworth, for me, in my opinion. She was very fucking bratty. I feel like come season 5, she was less of a brat, but season 4, Kaz Proctor was a bratty ass bitch. tantrum throwing, constantly screaming. You know, she's running her mouth as Kaz does, and B. Smith, I don't remember if she smacks the shit out of her or punches the shit out of her. I feel like it was a smack.
Incorrect.
You don't know the history of this place and what she's done.
I know we've got a top dog who'd rather protect the screws she's fucking.
That's right, bitch. Pa que se calle. Because enough is enough, all right? And it was just a great moment because I'm like, you know, B, I want to see you fuck somebody up other than Frankie. And even though she didn't fuck Kaz up in that moment, they fight later on in the season, and it was like a fair fight. It was a tie, I want to say. But I wanted her to punch Kaz in the face so bad. And in that moment, B delivered what I needed to see. Best moment. Final best moment of B. Smith is when B. Smith has the freak kill her, okay? Thus solidifying Joan's incarceration for many, 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 many years to come, even though she eventually escapes the prison, okay? Listen, sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do.
But at what cost, you know?
So she wanted Joan to spend the rest of her life in jail, and she did it. Even though, like I said, Joan escaped. So B. Smith was under the impression that Allie was gonna die. So she was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm fucking done with this. And that's it. Debbie is gone. Allie is gonna be gone any minute now. I'm gonna join them. I'm gonna be there before Allie gets there so that I could greet her in the gates of heaven. Oh my God. Did you guys watch my fan fiction when I made that happen? Allie meeting B. Smith in the gates of heaven. I'm going to insert it here just in case you didn't. Those are my picks for B. Smith's best moments on fucking Wentworth. I'm sure that there were a lot of other moments that B. Smith shined in, but these were my favorites. Oh God, I thought the phone was on the floor. So world, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like my shit. Subscribe to my channel if you've not yet already. And if you do subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you could be alerted when I post videos in the future. Thanks for watching.